What's up? It's your host Sadie B. You're here on my show, Live Positive TV. I did a thing on Instagram asking what people like to hear me talk about on YouTube, and somebody had said about playing in college, living in Iceland. I'll definitely do stuff like that. But the playing in college really caught my attention because I went to Charleston Southern University, which is in Charleston, South Carolina, smallest Division I school in America. And I just think it's so interesting thinking about when I was in high school, how I so bad wanted to go to Georgia. That was the school I wanted to. I wanted to go to Georgia. If I didn't go to Georgia, like UNC, big dreams, big hopes. But I find it very interesting to know, like, a lot of the people that I've played with come from these small schools, mid-major schools, and they're doing great. They're playing in other countries, making money. And shout out to my boy, Javonte Green. He went to Radford University. He played in Spain. He played in Italy. And then, he got a chance to go summer league with the Celtics. Did his thing. And next thing you know, he was on the Celtics roster. I think he's probably still good friends with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and he got to be around all of them. And then he went to the Bulls, and now he's with Pelicans, and now I just saw that he's with the Cavaliers now, And Javonte about 6'5", but super athletic. Oh my gosh. The dunks he used to do in college were crazy. And then the dunks he used to do overseas. Go check out his highlight tape from when he was in Germany. I think it was Germany. Woo-wee! Oh my God. Nasty. But yeah, man, I just want to let people know, if you're back home in the States, or if you're even in overseas over here, if you're in Iceland and you're thinking about playing college basketball in America, you ain't got to go to one of those big schools to think that you can make it after basketball, after your college career. The only difference between mid-major and high major is size. That's really it. My point guard in college, he was about 5'8", small, but he was tough. But he loved to compete. Funny story is he actually had got an offer from a big school when he was like in middle school or something, and he didn't grow, so they took it away from him. Same thing happened to me. I had a bunch of big schools after me because something came out saying that I was like 6'10", but I'm not 6'10". I'm 6'5", 6'6" on a good day. But I play big. I've always played big. Play above the rim. Shout out to Coach K. Coach K said if you don't dunk, it don't count. Yeah, man. If you go to a mid-major school, man, it's the same thing. When I was in school, we were the main people on campus because we were winning. If you're winning, you get the love. You get all the attention. We had the smallest gym, obviously, because we were smallest. Hold like under 1,000, so all our games were packed out. Out of my 4 years, I've only lost like 5 games. I got to play against the big schools. My first game in college was against Kansas State University. We only lost by 5 points. Then we played Wichita State, got smacked. I played against Arizona, and we competed with them, and they were like top 10 in the nation at the time. We ended up losing by 5. I played against Baylor, played against Corey Jefferson, he was there, and Isaiah Austin. He was supposed to get drafted. I remember I was at jump ball. I said, "You're not even supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in the NBA right now." And so, yeah. Best moment, obviously, is when I was on ESPN #1 play. We beat Ole Miss. And honestly, Ole Miss wasn't even that much bigger than us, but they were strong as hell. But it's really just like the size difference. I thought it was interesting too. We had some JUCO players, right? My boy Ruben, shout out to Ruben King, out there from Brooklyn, New York. He was so impressed by like what we used to eat. We used to eat steak or chicken and like vegetables and all that before all our games. We ate really good. And he talked about how he was in JUCO. And that sounded terrible because he would say we'd eat like McDonald's or at a gas station before games. That's tough. And then, they did Last Chance University, and you kind of got to see what JUCO life was like. And we were like, damn. College basketball is different now, though, too, now because the game has changed, man, with all the different teams from mid-majors that have done so well in the tournaments. that people now, kids are like, okay, I don't have to go to a big school if I want to make it to the NBA or EuroLeague, EuroCup, or overseas and stuff like that. And because of like social media, where you see these certain players getting advertised more, you know, you see somebody, you're like, who's this player playing and dropped in 30, blah, blah, blah. And you go Google him, you're like, oh, he went to that school? He didn't go to a big school? Oh, he went to, like, what? So honestly, man, if you're good enough, you can make it. My mom always taught me that. If you're good enough, you can make it. I had a cousin back in the day. He went to Marquette, won a championship. He went and he got drafted. I don't know if he got drafted, but he played for the Phoenix Suns for 1 year. And now he's a successful lawyer. This is a long time ago. He's one of my older cousins. And my mom always said, if you're good enough, they gonna see you. Shout out to my boy, Kelvin Martin, man. I mean, Kmart played all around in Europe, and he's played with certain people that are well known. And shout out to my boy, John Brown. John Brown, he was a beast in college. He was a beast. Like, he was nasty. He was so hard to guard, and he was so athletic. He was on ESPN so many times, but then he hurt his foot. He ended up playing with the Charlotte Hornets in their summer league, fighting injuries, and he did well in Italy. He played in Russia. He won like defensive player of the year in EuroCup, I believe. Now he's playing EuroLeague, and I mean, he's played with big name people that you would know, and now he's playing in Serbia doing his thing. Like, man, you ain't gotta go to a big school to make it big with basketball, man. Spencer Dinwiddie, sorry if I said your name wrong, Spence. He said it best, man. Like, he went to Colorado, which isn't like a big, huge basketball university, but he said, man, you got to go where they love you at. And that's facts. You got to go where they want you. I mean, when a school wants you, they're going to tell you they want you. My coach, he drove all the way down to my mama house and was like, yeah, we want you. We going to have you. It's not going to be easy. I really don't know what much more to go into talking about it, but I basically just want to just say, like, playing college basketball in a mid-major, high major, the only difference is the resources. Obviously, if you go to a big school, you probably get like, you know, probably more, some type of money, better living and all that stuff. But I mean, I went to a small school and we were the man on campus. Had a nice crib. We got our Pell Grant was nice. We ate good. We traveled good. We got a lot of gear. All that was good. All that was great. I can't really talk much about the high majors so much because I didn't go. And, you know, I know some people that played high major, but I never really talked in depth with them. I'm just from just a little bit, but man, college was nice, man. That's probably one of the best times of my life was college basketball, man. Cause I remember our coach, he was saying, when you leave here, the most you're going to miss is the camaraderie, whatever that word is. I can't say the word, but like just hanging out in the locker room, staying up late with your boys, talking about certain things. Like, shout out to my boy Saul, who's now the coach at Charleston Southern, man. I used to have like deep conversations with Saul all the time about like stuff that was going on in my life, and he would just listen. And, you know, to see him coaching at our old school, man, that like brings so much joy and happiness to my heart and everything. So if you want to be somewhere, there's different routes of how you can get there. There's not just only one route on how you can get there. Don't let society try to tell you, oh, you got to do this if you want to go there. There's different routes on how you can make it to the next level or that next step that you're trying to get. And sometimes it might take a little bit longer than others, but you can't worry about stuff like that, man. You just got to go the path that you're supposed to go at the speed that you're supposed to go at. But you gonna get there. You gonna get there, man. If you stay consistent and you truly love it, you will get there. You will reach where you're trying to go. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But also, you know, you have your plan B's, have your plan C's, D, whatever to fall back on. But don't let nobody tell you that you can't get to point A. But how you get to point A is dependent on you. Take advantage of all the opportunities that come your way. Mark Cuban said it best. Some stuff is just luck, man. If you get lucky, you get lucky. So, yeah, man. I hope, man, you see this video and you feel inspired to keep going, man. Living positive, baby. Okay? It's another episode in the books. It's a short and quick one. Man, I'm having fun with this. Like I said, I'm having fun with this, man. I'm going to keep having fun. And we're going to keep growing. We're going to keep getting better. Okay?
Turn me up a little bit, B. Jordan.
Peace, love, and chicken grease. Live life to the fullest with a smile on your face. It's your host, Sadie B. This is Live Positive TV. I'm out.